Peace, beloveds. Let me go back. Peace, peace, peace. I don't know if y'all gonna pop on, but peace, beloved. I had to get back on live on this one. Because I was so distracted earlier. Oh, I hate when I'm about to get off Facebook. I promise y'all I'm about to disconnect my page. I'll be having the most interesting people on there. Peace. Look at y'all up. All right. Okay. Yo. I don't know who was on live with me this morning, this early afternoon. How y'all let me get off and not address what we kind of touched on, today being, Easter, today being a certain dynamic. We kind of touched on it. I don't celebrate Easter. My babies actually had an amazing time with their sister. My second oldest girl, she's different breed than the rest of us. So she celebrate everything. She don't care. She feel like since I was super, we're gonna say super woke when she was growing up, and I wasn't celebrating all that stuff. My baby, she feel like she fully in the church the whole nine, so she a different breed. But I embrace, y'all know I'm big on like whatever it makes you do right, whatever makes you walk in alignment with yourself, your spiritual self. I'm for it. I applaud you. Yes, go get it. Go do it. Peace, beloved. So anytime it's a holiday coming on, she pops up. She goes all out for the boys. She does that's her bonding moment. That's her bonding time. So I love it. On the flip side, I do love the fact that she has made a conscious effort to make sure that she stays involved with her younger brother's life, because they have such a big gap. She's 19, about to be 20. So it's a good thing that she feels that she can come and play with her little brothers or whatnot. But how y'all let me get off of here? Hold on, I'm trying to find the card now. During our read today, we did a pull for this week and what was going on this week. And we pulled Goddess Easter on Easter Sunday. And y'all didn't let me get into this. How we missed this? I ain't even paid no attention until I was doing something and I was getting ready. I was straightening up for the week, getting my stuff together. And I was going over my pictures on my phone. And I was like, dang, I forgot to post this picture. And I'm looking at the card. And I said, I was so in motion going through the message that I needed to deliver at that moment in time, so caught in that particular message, and did not pay attention that we had the goddess of fertility to come up. Did not pay attention that we had the goddess Easter to come up for our crystal solution. Now, this means a whole lot of different things for me, because I promise you, I have been saying for like probably the last 3 days that I was the goddess of fertility. I promise y'all I've been saying this. I've had people that have had, dreams about me being in the middle of a circle with women that were pregnant. I've had cards that were pulled in a certain dynamic. And I always jokingly say, I don't know how other people be having issues with fertility, because I obviously don't be having none of them issues. I pop out babies like nothing. Like they popcorn. But for her card to come up during our reading on today's energy, let you know how powerful that energy was. And for me to miss it made my ass be like, take your ass back downstairs and get on and make sure that you break down the energy of this. So I just posted a couple of different dynamics as far as who was Goddess of Easter, what Easter actually represents. I actually posted a very long one, if I'm not mistaken. I think I posted it. Let me look. Yeah, I did. I posted, a couple of different dynamics from different perspectives on what it is. But it did make me realize that I needed to come pull this book out and let's really get into the information for this particular crystal card, for this card to come up. And I want to make sure that we don't miss this. Peace, beloveds. Peace, peace, peace. I know I'm on here late. I'm sorry. Y'all getting up late with me. So it says, we bring to you the empowerment of daring rebirth. That's that resurrection energy. Remember? The bold spirit in you claims the divine defiance of the phoenix. It refuses to defeat at every turn, no matter what or who may seek to overpower your spirit, your peace, your loving heart, and your wild optimism. You shall be triumphed in the divine and daring rebirth. Do not limit yourself with expectations, whether from another or your own mind. There is so much in the possibility for you. A radical difference and a new you to become. Believe, and so shall it be. Okay? It takes a daring person to imagine a new life. Boldness of spirit and willingness are needed to allow yourself to embrace and live that different life. You can be in this world as you choose to be. The truth of you can have many different versions, some fearful and some free. There is so much that is possible for you to experience in this life. You have the light and the power of a living sun inside of you. So you have the light and the power. You have to really understand what they're saying. You have the light and the power of the living sun. That means that you have the light and the power of God. You have the light and the power of source, being connected to source, being connected to a higher energy than you are allowing yourself to be. Going back to what we even talked about earlier, you have the potential to really manifest your best self, really manifest whatever it is that you decide. Whatever you come to the conclusion, like, boom, I'm going to do this. I feel like this is real blurry. I'm going to, manifest this in my life. It still starts with your mind's eye. It starts with your thought process. How are you thinking? Do you really feel and know and understand that you are able to achieve whatever it is that you are able, that you are trying to achieve? So I just really feel like, with her energy coming up, and I don't know how I missed this today, especially coming up today, I know what my understanding is for this. I know what I'm supposed to be doing with this particular card, and for this card to come up for me. But I really need for y'all to really understand what it is that you're supposed to do. So I want to read this one little part. It says, the oracle of the daring rebirth comes to you when there is an opportunity to confront a fear and to release it, to let go of a belief system or a behavior that is getting in the way of the life you actually dream of living. It's your decision whether to challenge that fear now or later or at all. If you are doubting your readiness, your capacity, this oracle suggests that you are more than ready than you think you are. Ashe. And that the time is now. There is a new you emerging. There is a rebirth. There is a resurrection happening. We talked about this. We talked about how this resurrection represents your resurrection. It represents you being the light. This is the time for you to resurrect your energy. This is the time for you to rise up in your power. I ain't even reading none of this. Like, I promise y'all I was about to go to bed. I was getting ready to get into bed. And I was like, I forgot to post the crystal card today. So I'm posting I look at the crystal card and I'm like, what the hell? This has got Ishtar. So Ishtar, so the way that you pronounce that is Easter. So that's why I posted. Go back and look at my last post, y'all. Go back and look at my last couple of posts. So I posted a couple of things because I was like, I know y'all didn't catch it because I ain't catch it. I hope one of y'all caught it. I hope somebody caught it. I hope somebody was listening to me at 12 o'clock. Peace, beloved. Exactly. So when we get into that and start understanding who she is, what it is that she represents, I was like, I was asleep on my own damn reading. I was so distracted. That's why I like to do these type of dynamics when it's quiet and there ain't nobody doing a whole lot, so my energy is not distracted. But I was distracted, so that was my fault. Okay, so there is a new you emerging. It might shock your friends. It might shock your family. People may accuse you of not being yourself anymore, but you are becoming more than you ever been before. Trust the new you emerging in this greater authenticity and this strength that you are discovering in yourself. You do not need to have, wait a minute, you do not have to squash your being to fit in with the expectations of others. You do not have to dim your light. Through daring rebirth, you tap into the courage you need not only to go through the process of transformation, but the spiritual sassiness you need to give yourself permission to love and be the new you that emerges at the other side of it. Treasure that self that is being reborn, for it has been hard won and a divine treasure. It has been a journey for you to get to your greatness at this moment in time. It's been a journey. So now, because it's been that journey, understand who you are. Be like Jesus. This is when it come in. Be like Jesus. Resurrect your ass out the damn dirt. Resurrect your ass out the ground, out of the cave, out of the darkness. Be the light that you are intended to be. Shine bright, beloved. Don't be distracted. Don't let people try to put you in a box. Don't let people try to put you in the corner. But like, don't be putting baby in the corner. No, don't let them put you in the corner. Resurrect. There is a resurgence that has to happen specifically for our people. It is time for you to wake up, beloved. It is time for you to do what it is that you're supposed to do. No more playing yourself down. I love a friend of mine said one day, don't be mad when people start treating you like the uniform that you have on. So if you show up in this, I'm just a regular, bummy, whatever. If you show up in that uniform, you show up with that mask, and then you get mad when people start treating you like you showing up. Who fault is that? That's yours. You got to show up in your light. You got to show up in your greatness. You got to show up in your God-like self. Okay? Show up in your God-like self. Show up in, this is why I say it is so important, and people, I get it, because I look, y'all see, I'm sweatshirt and leggings. I was cooking. I probably got flour on me. But when it's time to show up and show out, who ain't getting ready to walk through like a goddess? Oh, trust and believe. I don't care where the hell we going. I'm going to show up with the crown and all. I'm going to be goddess attire down. As soon as when I step through the door, I'm always going to have a shoot. Even though I'm bumming, I'm still got moon phases on my shirt. I'm still representing and being very symbolic of who I am and what it is that I represent. Because you don't know who I am. Even on my bummy days. So you have to show up. Show up. in your greatness. Show up in your power. Show up in who it is that you're supposed to be. Stop downplaying yourself. Women, stop downplaying who you are. Show up in your goddess self. So when that God energy is supposed to come to you, he knows how to recognize you. He can't recognize you. God can't come to you when you playing yourself like somebody else. You playing yourself like a peasant. You playing yourself like you below goddess energy. We can't do that. You can't do that. Right? On all levels. So I just had to get on here. I ain't gonna be on here because I know I'm gonna have to get up early in the morning and start this new routine again with the babies going to school. But I had to come back. I had to come back for this. I really want y'all to do the knowledge. I do feel like the goddess of it. I know, like I said, I promise y'all. Arts is a witness. She the one that they're gone. I know she on here. She the one that told me about the dream about me being in the middle of women that was pregnant. But I've been saying, and like I said, I be joking. 9 times out of 10, I'm joking. But I really understand that I'm connected to energy like this. I am connected to Oshun for a reason. I am connected to God, Goddess Ishtar for a reason. I am connected to certain dynamics for a reason. So knowing that I'm connected to that energy, I know how I'm supposed to show up. I know how I'm supposed to manifest as far as my journey. You got to figure out what your journey is. You need to figure out what it is that you do. You need to figure out how are you walking in your power and your purpose. And don't take anything less. Don't accept anything less. Don't walk in anything less. You see what I'm saying? Don't settle for anything less. Stop settling for this bullshit. I done gave up. I swear if I had a jar, the jar would be full. I done gave up. That's why we ain't got no jar. Stop settling, beloved. Stop it. That card is a reminder for us to like, show up like the boss that you are. Stop acting like you gotta show up less than that. Tired of people dimming their lights so that you can make other people feel better. Don't do that. I did that for some years, beloved. It was a time frame where I was showing up and feeling like I needed to dim my light because I didn't want others to feel bad. I didn't want to make people feel less than who they were. I didn't want to shine too bright because I don't want to take away from who you are. I don't want to take away from your greatness. I want you to have the opportunity to shine. Listen. Yes, I posted the card too. Now, you gonna get all this black girl magic. All of it. I don't care. You don't feel good. You feeling uncomfortable. That means you need to step your game up. Stop playing. Step the hell up. Make them step up. They can't step up, then they're not supposed to be around you anyway. Make sure y'all saw the book that I showed you this morning. This is who I roll with. People who are adding on. People who are showing me some shit. You need to be around people that's gifting you books like this. You need to be around people who can gift stuff to you or that are adding on to your existence, that are lifting you up, not holding you back and not pushing you down. I'm just saying. All right. So I'm done with my soapbox. I'm done with my soapbox today. But I just had to come back on for that because I was just like, we kind of touched on this. But we didn't get into it because I wasn't paying attention. My babies was doing the most. So I was just like, oh, okay. I'm just trying to hurry up so I wouldn't be distracted. No. All I'm going to say is Look up what she represents. I already told you she's the goddess of fertility and sex. Even another note on that, because we did kind of touch on sex today. That's interesting. But even the other note, let's look even deeper. Think about the fact that the pink moon is an intimacy moon. Did anybody pay attention to that? Did anybody pay attention that this pink moon that we just had in Libra not only represents, which is what this card talks about, releasing fear, releasing our past, releasing energy that is not in alignment with us. You see what I'm saying? But that pink moon represents your connection. This was an intimate moon. This was the beginning and the resurgence of intimacy between you and your mate, and to you and yourself, what you want to bring into your life. You see what I'm saying? So, and it represents when Indians, the Native Americans, used to think of the pink moon as the real spring, because that was when the rivers would start to thaw out. This is when they saw certain flowers start to bloom. Okay? Peace, beloved. Peace, peace, peace. Everybody that just came in. Our relationships. Intimate. Okay? It was the intimate moon. Pink also represents self-love, self-awareness, compassion. And then bow, and it was right here with Easter, and what the real meaning of Easter was supposed to be. Not what they, the commercialized, not the commercialized Easter. Real Easter. And if y'all really want to go deep, you know who talked about this? American Gods. If y'all look at American Gods, last season, they had a whole dynamic talking about Goddess Easter. A whole section. I want to say it might have been closer to the end. Listen, American Gods, if y'all ain't on that, see, y'all be talking about other stuff. I be like, American Gods was my shit. I'm just saying. I started working with pink quartz, doing crystal healing with pink quartz in the last couple of weeks, and I ain't even know why, because I wasn't even paying attention to none of this. I'm so all over. But yes, Ashe. So y'all see all the stuff I've been posting. So pay attention. The universe always sending us signs. I just said that this morning. The universe is always sending signs. The universe is always giving us dynamics. I was going to ask, would you say this moon was a resurrection? Yes, intimate with yourself, knowing who you are, having a new understanding, a new sense of self-love for who you are, what it is that you deserve, your own power, your own energy, your own dynamic. If you are in a relationship, this was definitely a time for you to reignite that love and that energy and that compassion between the two of you. If you are going into a new situation, this was the perfect time for you to create a great foundation for your relationships. You see what I'm saying? It was a lie. Yes, it's on Stars. I actually watched it on Amazon Prime. I want to say the first season, Amazon Prime, right? So pay attention, do the knowledge. I would even, let's look up real quick what this crystal is for, because I don't know this crystal, so let's just see. That's how I study. I'll look. Normally I have my crystal book. It's not down here. I was like, I normally have my crystal book, so let's see what. It is very rare. Astrophyllite. That's what I'm going to call it. That might be wrong. It says it's a very rare crystal. Let's go back. What y'all saying? And this morning, I say, peace, beloved. Hold on, let's go back. That's weird. Says it is an energetically potent stone that infuses your entire system with light. Listen. And then we talking about the goddess of fertility. The goddess of fertility was connected to our crystal card, which is saying the daring rebirth, that you are supposed to rise like the light of the sun. Rise like the light of the sun, which goes back to what? The resurrection of your boy. Peace, beloved. Peace, Ashe. Okay? It may assist you in recognizing your purpose for being here, and it illuminates your true self. This is what this crystal is for. So let me show y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. You can Google it. Do y'all see that? Can you read it? Or at least can you see it? So this crystal, when this crystal came up, it was to enlighten, to rise the energy of us, to pull a certain dynamic. This was I might be saying this wrong, astrophyllite. If you go on my page, it's the very last post that I made. The very last post that I made is the card that I'm holding up. Listen, pay attention. This is why I say when I pull these cards for y'all, outside of whatever the breakdown is that I give you, outside of maybe even what the book give you, go personally look up what is the meaning of that crystal. What is the meaning? It's with a PH. What is the meaning for that crystal, and what is the meaning for the goddess that, or the energy or the deity that is attached to it? Okay? Because when you pull that information, you're going to start seeing something else. So this goes in with our whole reading for today. When we were talking about, it was telling us to move in a certain thing, that things were starting to come into fruition, things that we were working on, the plans that we've been making. And if you weren't sure on, like you ain't been working on nothing, this is the time to sit down and say, let me work out the blueprint. You see what I'm saying? Let me really get into what it is that I need to do. Let me connect, which is what I said earlier, with what does your natal chart say? What is your rising sign? Your rising sign tell you exactly what your purpose is, your overall purpose. What was it that when you left the last term and decided to come back this term that you were supposed to be in alignment with? Okay? What specifically were you supposed to be doing? How were you supposed to be moving through this lifetime, through this journey? And then paying attention to some other dynamics, but we ain't getting into all that. Right now, I'm just wanting y'all to pay attention to, go back. If you didn't get to look at I don't know how long it's going to be on here. It is on my YouTube page. You can go to the YouTube page, and I got the whole video of what I posted. I believe I posted it on my YouTube. So I think I got the whole video of that whole breakdown of the reading for the week. That was just my reading. I don't know, was that for the day or for the week? It was for the week because I pulled a lot of cards. And the energy that was manifested at this moment in time. All right. Illuminate the true self and find your life purpose by holding that. It infuses your entire system with light. I'm stuck on that. It infuses your entire system with light. It is also called the marriage stone. It's a stone that promotes fidelity, truth, complete honesty between your partners and in most relationships. Ashe, which makes even more sense because once again, we just came off of the pink moon. That pink moon was an intimacy moon. Pay attention to how things stay together, how things come together. Okay? You want me to pull? I can pull one real quick, and then I'm going to bed. I'm not fooling with y'all tonight. I'm not. I promise I'm not. I'm not fooling with y'all tonight. Let's see. I ain't even pulled for myself today. I was enjoying my babies. I ain't fooling with y'all tonight. Got me in here. It's dark. I ain't got no light. This camera keep going in and out of focus. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me do this first. Oh, I did find somebody had asked me about the fork that I use. So I use a crystal fork. And it pretty much clears the air and it asks or, you know, connects the energy. Good night, beloved. Love you too, Dawn. I know. Today is an off day because I don't normally be on here. Look. I ordered some, so I'm going to upload them tonight. I think I'm going to upload these tonight because I do have these in. All right. All right, y'all. Let's get it. Crystal. So it's just for a crystal, so it don't have an actual. The frequency is like for. Look, I think it's like 4,000. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting card. Okay, beloved, what's your name? Let me go back. I'm gonna call you Kiki. Kiki. Keep wanting to give me the same card, so the card must be for you. Jesus. Right now, this is a time frame, beloved, that you need to make sure that you are operating in your own self-love. So this was a great weekend for you to really tap into your true power, your true energy. This love cards always tell us, are you truly operating in your own self-love? Are you really showing yourself what it is that you need to show yourself to make sure that you're bringing everything that it is that you want on that frequency? And the reason I'm saying this in particular is because you have both. I'm going to just show you this one. You have Oh My Fire and you have Baba Fire. They're all about wanting the universe to give them this thing. But Oh My Fire is more young in her energy. She's not as mature as Baba. So her energy is more of like a temper tantrum. Like she feel like the universe owe her something. But Baba is more like he already know how to get the universe to give him exactly what it is that he wants. The answer for that, for you, beloved, is your love. How are you loving yourself? You cannot expect anything or anyone or like other dynamics to come to you if you're not operating in love, if you are not operating in your own self-love. Make sure that that frequency is connecting on all levels. Connected not only in your personal relationships, your business relationships, your dreams, your desires, but be mindful of you trying to escape things, of you trying to like not confront certain dynamics. Be mindful of how you are operating in a space of escapism, okay? Wanting to like live in a la la land, live in a fantasy world. This is very Pisces energy. So it's almost like we like to live in our head. We like to live in things that are not truly connected to this 3D dimension. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes our power comes in that. And there's even a way that you can utilize this energy that you are kind of tapping into to help you bring in what it is that you're going to bring in through this love vibration. This temper tantrum child of mine, Lord, I love her. This temper tantrum is not going to get it, but it's going to be the maturity of using your visualization, using your third eye, using the concept of meditation to really focus on and be very intentional on what am I bringing in? What do I really want? What do I really need? So I can truly get it on the level that it's going to be long term, because you had another card that was under there that was the long term. So it can be long term success, long term stability, long term happiness. Okay? So how do we get that? It's going to be through, really being strong, understanding and learning from our past behavior, understanding and learning from our past mistakes, letting those lessons and blessings teach you who to be at this moment in time. Okay? So it's going to teach you who you're supposed to be. It's going to be the wisdom that you gain from past behavior, past mistakes, past energy. Okay? It's going to be that is going to build into your strength. It's going to build into your character. But I really suggest that you sit down and meditate. I really suggest that not only do you sit down and meditate, but you really get in a space where you can visualize the life that you want to see. Peace, beloved. That you really get into this dynamic of, what do I want to see for myself? How do I see it? How do I feel when I'm walking in that energy? When I'm driving the car that I see for myself, when I'm living in the house that I know that I'm supposed to have for my babies, or just for me, or my family. When I'm working the job or the career or, the entrepreneurship. You see what I'm saying? You say you're going to be 33 on the 3rd, and this is a 3-year. This is a 3-year. You're going to be 33 on the 3rd. When I say that that's a portal for you, if that ain't a portal for your ass, listen, walk in your power, use that strength, understand what it is. Really, I'm telling you, like, for real, I need for you to like really dig deep in and understand that your power is going to be how you visualize it. How are you visualizing it? How are you staying in a certain dynamic? Okay? How are you connecting to that power? So you can really see what it is that you need to see. Okay? And you were 6 pounds of 3 ounces. Man, listen. Them numbers is a fool for you this year. So if you don't take a advantage of it, that's going to be on you. If you miss the boat. Yes, you can, beloved. And you got the Divine Rebel, and the card number is 333. Triple threes. All right? Divine Rebel means you are supposed to walk not only in your power, but understand that there's going to be a difference about you. Like, you already know that you're different from everybody else. You already know that you ain't walking in the same alignment with everybody else's path. So know that it's okay. Like, when people frequency ain't matching to yours, it's okay. They need to go. It's okay. It's okay for them not to be in the same. You see what I'm saying? It's okay. Pay attention. know that your destiny is different. When you get that divine rebel, and it's another card that's in here that's like a divine revolution or something like that. That's all about you walking in your power and walking in your gift. You ain't got time to be dealing. You ain't got time to be babysitting nobody's feelings. We ain't got time to be worried about, fuck your feelings. Y'all, I'm sorry if somebody baby watching this late. But you need to really be like, fuck your feelings. I ain't got time for that right now. I got a mission to accomplish. Hey, Pooh. I got a mission to accomplish. Y'all ain't gonna understand what I'm on right now. You ain't gonna understand. And it's okay. You gotta just be on some like, it's okay, cool, all right. While you over there in your feelings, let me finish doing what I came here to do. I ain't got time to be worried about what you got on. Listen. Just saying. I stay being like that. What? Who in their feelings? Chabba. You in your feelings about that still? Okay. I know what my purpose is. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I get a reminder all the time. Lately, like over this last week, they've been on me hard. Like, yo, you ain't on course. You ain't on track. I'm gonna need you to get your life together. I say, beloved. You got it. You already know. You got it. You shouldn't be worried about it. You don't even need to be pulling. Look, I don't even need to be pulling no card for you. Because you already know. All right. So, y'all just coming in. Make sure y'all go back. If you missed the video from earlier, make sure you go in and just do the knowledge to the cards. That I wish I would have took pictures of all the cards. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Go do the knowledge to that pool. Come back. And so you can understand why I was, pulling from this perspective and what it is that we needed to be talking about. I really feel like there's something that was divine specifically for the ones that, did catch the live earlier. That message was definitely intentional. Okay? I do. Yes, it's up on YouTube. I do have it on my YouTube. Hold on, let me make sure. Because y'all know. I'll be like, oh, it's on YouTube. No, it ain't. Let me make sure. Still stuck on that. Man, listen. Good night, beloved. Good night. Thank you. Ashe. Man, listen. I let my little guy do what he wanted to do this time. My little nail tech. He was like, can we do something different? You got stuck on Chrome and you don't want to come back off of it. So I said, freestyle me something. And he did. I don't know. It's like almost like a pearl inset. I don't know how good this visual is coming, but I like it. I said, oh, you done got me stuck on something new. Y'all know. Yes, I did. Yes, honey. I was like, okay. It matched my what is this that I was thinking it remind me of? It remind me of my shell. It remind me of my yeah. That's why I was like, he did like they were like flakes. So he put like flakes in my nails. So it was really neat how he did it. My little nail tech. I go to him every time because I'm very loyal. So, and I love his energy. He has amazing energy. Amazing young man. Okay, so yeah, I did upload it and it's got the post on there. Just, yeah, do the knowledge, y'all. Like when I do these cards and I say it lightly sometimes, But when I go back, like I said, I was literally about to get into bed and I was like, oh, damn, I forgot to post this card. And when I pulled the card up, I said, how the hell did we miss this? Yes, the Oshun post was today too. Yes, I woke up on Oshun though. I woke up with Oshun on my spirit. She been on my spirit a lot lately. Been heavy on my spirit. I know that it's something definitely that I am called to do when it comes to women and matters of the womb. So I definitely was on my Oshun energy. What's the name of the video? Child, it ain't even got no name. It's the very last video I posted. It just got the date. Let me see if I can edit it. Can I edit? No. Not from this phone. Man. Oshun is something different. That energy's just something different for me. Isis, I named one of the chambers in on my website. When I tell y'all, like, they energy been heavy for me. So I know it's something that I actually need to take tomorrow, probably. Tomorrow or I might tonight. I don't know. I'm tired. Probably tomorrow I'm just going to sit and meditate because Isis, Oshun, now Goddess Ishtar, all the fertility and the women who spoke life into situation, Goddess Newt, like all that energy that speak life and birth life and creativity and have a divine feminine energy, been like times 10 on me. I had talked about real quick and I'm gonna get off. I talked to a girlfriend of mine about I had a dream and I kept family, neighborhood, all the houses looked the same, and I kept going to put this little girl on the bus. I ain't got no little girls, I got all little boys right now. Kept wanting to go put this little girl on the bus. Everything was in white. Everything was white, but the bus was yellow. School bus. Little girl was in all white. And I kept going, same routine every morning. So one morning we go out and something was wrong with her shoe. I'm trying to fix her shoe and the bus passes us by. And then it turns back around to come pick her up. And for whatever reason, I don't know, I didn't want to put her on the bus, or I don't know, I just got distracted and then I just woke up. So it was a lot of different dynamics that, played a part. But not only that dream, a following dream after that, I was dreaming about gold snakes. Everything was tying into these energies and things that are going on in my waking life, specifically connected to Oshun, specifically connected to me being off course and what it is that they came to tell me, what it is that they, pulled me in deeper. We can go even further back before I knew anything about Yoruba. I was there going, already told that my incarnation was Hetaru and Aset, which are specifically over the same dynamics as Oshun and Yemiya. So it's amazing how things come full circle, and it's amazing how certain dynamics and energies consistently will come and pull at you if you're paying attention. You got to pay attention or whatnot. They energy been like crazy. Like, it's crazy. See? But see, that's why I was like, you don't even need no card. You already know. It's some certain dynamics. But like dreams like that, I always tell people, pay attention. Write everything down. I had like 3 dreams that night because I woke up like, My last dream, okay, I promise this is all I'm going to say, and then I'm going to get off. My last dream was crazy as hell. My last dream I had was like, I had woke up, I was driving, buses was the theme for that day. I was driving the bus. I wasn't nobody else on the bus. We wrecked the bus. Something flipped like the bus, well, I flipped the bus over or something, and it felt like my body left. And I was just like, I woke up again and I was on another bus. Or I came through on another bus. But when I came through on this other bus, it was a bus full of, I'm sorry for all my non-melanated people. It was a bus full of white folks. And I was the only black girl on the bus. And I was like, this don't seem right. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be the only black girl on this bus. And I was just like, where we going? And ain't nobody tell me. They was acting like it was a secret. And I was just like, this about to be an interesting one. Right? So, when I got off the bus, it was a couple of other melanated people that were coming to get me. And when they came to get me, once again, everything muted palettes. Everybody else was in white. The only people that was in color was the like me and the other melanated students, because it was college students. Anyway, fast forward. The whole dream was about they were taking our blood or draining blood from us to put into their skin, put onto their skin so they could be young, so they could keep their youth. And I woke up like, in real life, I woke up. And I was like, they kidnapping black people and using our blood to make them young? Is this why everybody like, listen? So I immediately researched, are they using blood in skincare products? That shit is true. I immediately paid attention to, do y'all realize that there is a woman who is selling a skincare product for $1,500 that has blood in it? Yes. Do you realize? And the vampire facials, like, I knew about that, and I was just like, wait a minute, y'all taking our blood? But this is when I started paying attention. You know they selling melanin. You know that our melanin is being sold for a certain amount of money. You know that there's certain areas like Chicago that our people are being missing and showing up kidnapped. So pay attention to what is going on. Y'all know I ain't about the gloom and the doom, but I am about y'all paying attention. Listen, y'all better pay attention. They using our organs. They taking our melanin because that shit is expensive. You can get melanin is expensive. They need that. They need that for these shifts that we are going through. They need that. Pay attention even to, I promise, I think I talked about this last year. Pay attention to the fact that one of the richest men in the world started buying up property in Chicago. Pay attention. Pay attention where the money go. Where's the money go? Follow the money trail. Because why all of a sudden now? Okay? So when I had that dream, it just made me pay attention and notice certain dynamics and be like, because I'll just be like, you got to stay aware. You got to stay on it so you can make sure that you not procrastinating. Sometimes y'all need them reality checks. And I ain't the one that's giving you the reality check. Y'all can go on other people's pages for them type of discussions. But Just because I ain't the one that I will, like, when I had that dream, that was my reality check. Oh, you moving and you trying to move in the wrong time frame. What in the world? I promise y'all, on my Facebook, I don't know what picture I done posted, but I promise you, in my Facebook, I done had, like, since we've been on here, a whole lot of friend requests that came in out of the blue. I'm about to take my Facebook page down. I'm about to make it private. The temperature is rising. They know. Yes. Listen. I'm just saying, pay attention. You got to say right. You got to say, well, I want y'all to be so focused on your growth. And I'm not saying this for you to be like, I don't like the whole scared straight concept. But what I am saying is that you need to be in a position that you are not procrastinating on your evolution. You see what I'm saying? Don't procrastinate on your evolution. I got a different opinion about the 5G, y'all. I want y'all to do a little more research on that. And then we might need to do a live on that. I got another opinion on that 5G. On these towers. Because one, melanated people don't get affected by radiation the same way that the clear people do. Let me say that, number one. We're not affected the same way. We don't have the same reaction. Really, y'all that are melanated, if you were, what you need to be doing is taking your chlorophyll. Get your chlorophyll. Go get, certain, that's why I be pushing certain products on my healing chamber page so hard. 5G is not, it's not your, yeah, I said clear people. 5G is not your enemy. They making an agenda because that's something different. It's honestly, it's gonna be something that y'all need to be looking at that at a totally different dynamic than what y'all looking at it. I feel like y'all gonna miss what those 5G towers really doing. But as far as for us, we ain't the ones that gotta worry about that 5G tower. I did. I'm just saying, they are clear. They are. 11:11. It's time for me to go. That was my signal. I looked at the clock and said 11:11. That means get your ass in the bed. Yeah. Get your chlorophyll. Get your things that will detox naturally toxins out of your body. Gear up on stuff like that. Take things and eat things that naturally detox the body, like your pineapple, your cucumbers. Make things that are going to naturally. This is a time frame, y'all, for real. Like, no, all jokes aside, this is a time frame that you really need to make sure that you are upping your immune system. You are keeping your vibrations and your frequency at an all-time high. And you are making sure that your immune system is higher. Why? Because there are a lot of different dynamics and struggles that are getting ready to shift in this world. We already started shifting dynamics. There already has been energetic shifts, planetary shifts, all of that. Get your dandelion. Go get your dandelion out the front yard, the backyard. Make you some tea. Your sarsaparilla, your burdock roots. Up your game in your herb closets, your herb pantries. Get all of that. Start upping the ante on. See, now they ready to cut me off. When we ain't talk about it now. When we start talking about something, I'm getting cut off now. So take care of yourself. Get your things up. and you be all right. All right. I love you. Peace, beloveds.